everybody, my name is Tanya and welcome to Friday Reads. So I've not done a Friday Reads video before, but because I've kind of stopped doing my monthly TBR videos, I thought I would give Friday Reads a go, because there was a video that I really enjoyed filming my TBRs, but I just didn't want to keep compounding that stress of making a list of things that I must read in a month. And, you know, we all know that my TBRs were very excessively sized a lot of the time, and I just kind of wanted to cut that out. So I thought that Friday Reads might be a nice compromise between the pressure of a TBR but the sharing of what I'm reading. And so I thought, as I have the opportunity, I don't know whether I'll do every Friday, especially once we start heading into winter and the light goes, because I've got light when I get home at the moment, but I don't know how good it's going to be and how long it's going to last. So for now I thought I would try a Friday Reads video and just show you what I'm currently reading. So I guess that this could just be entitled Currently Reading and done any day of the week, but Friday Reads it is. So the first book that I'm reading at the moment, and I'm hoping to get a good chunk read this weekend, is Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe. This is one that I'm reading as a buddy read with Alicia from Ex Libris and Jean from Jean Bookish Thoughts. And, well, I say buddy reading. Alicia finished quite a long time ago. I didn't start until after she'd finished. And Jean and I kind of like tagging along, but I'm really getting somewhere now. I am on page 636 of this one. It goes for about 875 in my edition, I think, so I'm really getting there. It is quite a chunker, and I am really enjoying it. Like, it's making me roll my eyes a fair bit, but we're just getting so far behind. I'm sorry, Alicia. So I'm hoping that I can get a good chunk of this read during the weekend. I would absolutely love it if I was able to finish it during the weekend. I'm not going to set myself that, but if I could, I'd be very happy. But I definitely like, if I do a Friday Reads next week, I'd really like not to be showing this one again. I'd like to get it finished in the next week. So I'm not going to hold myself to it, but I really hope, and then we can actually discuss it instead of probably talking and, yes, we're slow poking along, So it's very melodramatic, very over the top, and I am enjoying it. It's just taking quite a long time, and there's a lot of eye rolling going on, but I feel like I'm really, like, the pace has really picked up, and I'm actually making some progress now, so I'm hoping to go with that while it's working and see how far I can get. So fingers crossed I will have finished this one soon. So that's the main book I will be focusing on this weekend, but as always, I also have an audiobook on the go at the moment. I'm listening to Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain, and this is a non-fiction one, basically about introverts, as it says in the title. This is something that I saw Paul from A Come and Touch of Fantasy read sometime last year, and it was also mentioned on my dual review video of Speak by Laura Halse-Anderson and Shy by Sean Pryor as something that, you know, I would potentially benefit from. And I think just after that it went on sale at Audible, and I picked it up, and I just really randomly decided to listen to it at the moment. There wasn't any kind of reason, I just spontaneity, which is what I want from all of this. So in my video about Speak and Shy, I kind of spoke a little bit about myself and my struggles with shyness and things that I've been through, and got some wonderful comments, and this was one of the books talked about in there. This book, on the other hand, kind of focuses on the introvert-extrovert thing, which is kind of a separate thing again to shyness, as it kind of speaks about in the book. But I would consider myself in the category of shy introvert, which, you know, good from coming from all sides. But this has been really fascinating listening to. I think I've got around 4 hours to go at this point, so I will be continuing to make some progress on this too. Mostly I listen to audiobooks on my commute, but I also listen to it during walks or other kind of household activities, so I might make some progress on that over the weekend, but definitely in the next week. And there's one other book that I'm technically reading at the moment, but I don't think I've picked it up in a couple of months. I started it at the beginning of October, and I basically remember nothing that's happened up to this point, so that's a little bit of a problem. But that is Smarter Than You Think, How Technology is Changing Our Minds for the Better by Clive Thompson. This was a book that came in one of the Book Riot quarterly boxes, and I read the majority of this. Like, I'm most of the way through, but I just put it down in favour of other things that were happening at the end of last year, and it was right around the time that I started going through a funny reading mood and not really reading much, so this kind of just got shunted to the side. As I said, I can barely recall anything that took place in this one. This one is a non-fiction that's looking at technology and kind of the effect that it's having on our brains and our, you know, mental capacities. and it was really interesting, but at the same time, being non-fiction, it's not got that engaging narrative, and I'm not a big non-fiction reader, so this one just was kind of put to the side. But I got so close to the end, I kind of just like to finish it and have it be done with and get it off my currently reading shelf on Goodreads. So I don't know if I'll make any progress on this in the next week, but I thought I'd put it in here just to kind of spark myself to maybe thinking about this at some point in time. So they're the books that I've got on the go at the moment. Let me know in the comments what you'll be reading this weekend and over the next week. And as always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!